someone asked me where was my Secret of Dumbledore review. Sorry, I've been very, very busy, but here it is. The third installment of Fantastic Beasts, Secret of Dumbledore. So anyway, this is the third installment of the Secret Fantastic Beasts series. And after Grindelwald started his new army in the last one, Queenie betraying Jacob, Lethal Lestrange dying, it was a very sort of, oh my god, this is the start of the war. And he took them all to his castle, and obviously the reveal of Credance being Dumbledore's brother, which blew everyone's mind up. That is answered in this film, but not in the way you think, and I cannot spoil it because it is a brilliant reveal. And what blew my mind. It was absolutely amazing when you find out whose Credance was. It is great. And obviously Mads Mikkelsen took over the role of Grindelwald because, as you know, during this film, during Aquaman, and at the moment, we have the trial and the ongoing trial of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp with the abuse conflict, which we now think is rubbish. She didn't do anything, but obviously Amber Heard cost his career. Warner Brothers fired Johnny Depp from Fantastic Beasts, and Mads Mikkelsen had to take the role of Grindelwald. Now, although he is terrifying, cunning, and brilliant, I love this film, I really do. There's just one small problem. It's nothing to do with the rating, it's just the fact that I love him, he's cunning, he's great. Now, I don't know if my girlfriend agrees as well, but it's just that I didn't feel he was as good as Johnny Depp. He wasn't as evil, he wasn't as scary, he wasn't freaky, he was more military, political, he was a bit cunning, a bit scary, but not as terrifying as Johnny Depp would have been. And I don't know if he's going to come back to Fantastic Beasts, I very much doubt it. But, it's just going to take us a while to get used to Mads Mikkelsen in the future of Harry Potter. However, the chemistry between him and Jude Law, very good. There's one scene especially that is very eerie, especially in the film, that really does work. There is one moment where Grindelwald goes, if this does not go my way, it doesn't matter, I will still burn the Wizarding World to ground. And it's very warm. And you also see the powers of the memory connection and how far this love connection they have. In fact, actually, it's so deep. There's one scene that just is amazing. It really does show how the blood pact is basically connected. And as you know, Dumbledore is trying to break that. Now we've now discovered and know that Dumbledore is gay, and he has basically a gay relationship with, a loving relationship with Grindelwald. Grindelwald was his boyfriend. Grindelwald was his lover. He loved him very much, and it's basically like telling someone you've got to kill someone you love. And Dumbledore adores Grindelwald, and he just has this. Grindelwald's like his lover, but drug. You know what I mean? He hasn't got the strength to stop him because he still has a deep affection for him. Same as Grindelwald has for Dumbledore, which is why they're struggling to destroy each other. So it's really good within that film. Now, the story is basically, as you guessed in the trailer, there is an election taking place. An election where all the Ministry of Magic of the world basically elect a leader. One leader that will rule over the entire Wizarding world, and the head and the leader of all Ministry of Magic in the world. And that one will take forward. Now, Grindelwald is using this opportunity as a way to take over the Wizarding world and to show people that they must destroy the Muggles if they are to be free. And that's what he is basically trying to present. And it's very, very, and basically Dumbledore is trying to form his army, and the four group of people that's taking down is trying to go against Grindelwald is euralia, hicks, Dumbledore, theasus, Scamander, Newt Scamander, and Jacob Kowalski, and Yusuf from if you remember him, he was Credence's step-brother. And they're trying to basically stop Grindelwald from basically destroying the world. And I can't go too much detail because particularly in this ceremony of electing the new Minister of Magic of the world, there is a certain process that they have to go through, and the process is very important to Newt Scamander, but I can't tell you why. That's all I'm giving you. And basically Dumbledore is trying to stop Grindelwald from using this election as a way to gain power and manipulation across the world. He's very cunning, he's very political, he's very good at persuading people. Like when Voldemort, as I said before in many other reviews, Voldemort was destructive and torturous. Grindelwald's more eerie and manipulative and sinister. I'd say very sinister within this film. The cast is fantastic. Jacob Kowalski is back in this as well with his very own wand, which is very cool. Like, oh my god, Jacob's got a wand. That is great, honestly. His wand is awesome as well. Like, Euralia Hicks is trying to teach him how to use it, and Jacob in this moment is trying to forget what's happened. His girlfriend has broken his heart. His life is over. His marriage is destroyed because basically Queenie, the girl that he loves, has chosen to side with Grindleward because she's desperate to marry him. And because she's desperate to have that problem, basically, where, you know, she's trying to prove to Jacob that this is the way to do it, and he's not sure, and he's fed up. He's basically quit. He's in his bakery shop. He don't want anything to do with it. His heart's been broken until Euralia Hicks turns up and convinces him to join the team. Euralia Hicks is fantastic. Now, Euralia Hicks is the author of Charms book, and she's also the charms teacher before Flitwick took over. And basically within that, she is very bubbly, she's very angelic, she's absolutely, she's great. Her chemistry with Jacob is brilliant. Newt Scamander is back in this as well. He's very important because he still cares about magical creatures, he's still trying to help Credance, and he's still trying to protect the world from creatures again, and within that, the creature that he's looking for, is connected to this election, which I can't tell you why. Jude Law is brilliant, his magic is fantastic, and you see, this is the moment now where he confronts the brother he never knew. And he's trying, and there's this great fight scene in the trailer between Credance and Dumbledore, where Grindelwald is sending Credance to basically destroy Dumbledore. But Credance still has doubts. Even though he has the truth now, he's still having doubts of to see, is this the way he needs to go? Is this the path he needs to take? And within that, Dumbledore is trying to convince him, and he takes him on. In a way, Dumbledore is trying to help him, but in a way, there's also, I can't really give much detail, but the connection between them is very important. It's really good. Jacob Kowalski, oh my god, I absolutely love Dan Fogel as Jacob Kowalski. He's got some great elements, his comic's great, he's a lot more in this, and he's trying to convince Queenie to take him back. He doesn't care that Queenie's made this decision, he wants his girlfriend back, and he's persuading and committed to bring Queenie back to the wizarding world, and that's what he wants. He wanted to go away from Grindelwald, and in this, there's a fight between them. There's many different paths and journeys. The magic is great. Oh, the fight between Grindelwald and Dumbledore is absolutely amazing. Even Steph was stood in the cinema going, oh my god, this is cool. Because she was sat in the cinema, like, completely blown out of mind, seeing Grindelwald and Dumbledore take on each other in this magical opponent fight, and you do see the two boyfriends completely try and destroy each other, and it's absolutely brilliant. He's trying to find a way to break the blood pact. It's absolutely great. You've also got theasus Scamander is back in this as well. He is trying to help the cause. You've got your favourite little characters. You've got Pickett. Pickett's back in this. You've got the Pickett's back in this, and that's great. His magical creatures are all returning, even new ones as well. The new magical creature is actually very cute, because I saw Steph going, I want one, when she was watching the cinema, which was quite cute, actually, to be honest. I was laughing at that. And then we've also got Richard Coyle as Aberforth. That's right, Aberforth is in this film. He's great. To see him in this film and to see the relationship between the brother, because they're staying at Aberforth's house while this is all going on, and you can see the back to forth awkwardness. Even Steph said to me that the awkwardness between these two was unreal, because you could see their history, you could see their past, you could see how they just didn't like each other. And even there are some moments where he's trying to help, but there are some awkwardnesses between them, especially when they're eating a meal. And Dumbledore's trying to engage him in conversation, Aberforth just isn't bothered. In his eyes, his brother still destroyed his life. And he doesn't care. And you can see that the anger is still there between them, and it's great to present that. The special effects are incredible, the storyline is great, the script is amazing, the twist of Credance's representation, of Credance's identity, nobody saw coming, and it was fantastic, because I think the entire cinema went, what? It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, so you will look forward to seeing that twist, it's great. The chemistry with the team is brilliant, the magical creatures are amazing, the stunts are amazing, there's a lot of twists and turns you don't see coming, and also I am admitting as well that Bunty is returning in this, and she is a major part in this plan, but I can't tell you why. But overall, Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore is brilliant. It's engaging, family love it. I don't think Mads Milliken, well, even though he's cunning, conniving, scary, and he has got great chemistry with Albus,
He's just not Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp made this character, and I can't